Hello everyone! In today's video I wanted to try and make a resin clock with this mold that I bought from Aliexpress. For this project I'm going to use a big component resin from Resin Pro and some dried flowers and leaves, and then beautiful red autumn leaves as I want to go for an autumn theme, and then some Chameleon pigments also from Aliexpress, and I'm not sure yet which color I'm going to use, but we'll see that later. So let's start with mixing the resin. For this one it's 10 parts component A and 6 parts component B. And then after that it's mixing for about 3 minutes. So here's the mold. I'm first going to fill the numbers and I'm coloring the resin red with some Van Bleiswijk acrylics. This is red and titanium white, so that they will pop up better, the numbers I mean. But first I want to add some Chameleon pigments, so that in combination with the red resin it will create some cool effect. I decided to go with this red-green pigment, which is supposed to give that autumn vibe. I obviously made a mess, so I use a baby wipe and duct tape to clean off the excess pigment. And then as usual I'm using a torch to get rid of any bubbles, and then we can go to the pouring. To then obviously realize that that spoon is way too big for this job, so yeah, I'll switch to a thinner tool. Then I'm using a toothpick to get rid of the bubbles, especially the ones stuck in the corners of the numbers. Here we are again, mixing more resin to add to the mold. From my last pour there was a lot of resin left, so I filled extra little molds, which I'm going to show at the end of the video. For the decorating part, I wanted to mix flowers and leaves, sticking with reds and purples. I like purples, so why not? And adding both big and smaller elements to make kind of cute little composition, I guess. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. Then, as an idea I got from a video from Artsy Madwoman, I'm adding copper gold leaf sheets from Hobby Flora that I found at the Action, which is a store here in Europe, and later also some alcohol inks for the famous petri dish technique. I think that these copper leaves give a really nice addition to the whole composition, and so I'll also just see how they come out, and I hope it was a good idea. So We're the next morning and it's time to finish with the last layer. I'm using alcohol inks from Aliexpress. Links will be added in the description box. And this one is going to be for the petri dish technique. I'm using blue, purple and red, hoping it won't blend too much with the florals and still leave some contrast. And here we are, but before molding the clock, I wanted to take a look at the scraps. Here is a mold I made of an amethyst pendule, and I coated the inner part with purple and white chameleon pigments and filled with the red resin. The result is very pretty, came out a bit metallic and has a really nice shine. I think it will make a really nice keychain. Then I made 4 beads with the red resin again and coated each one with a different pigment. This one came with an air bubble. Thanks. Pity. So this one was made with the purple chameleon pigment. It's very nice. I like this result a lot. Then this one with the red greenish pigment is the one used for the clock, and if it comes out like this, I'll be very happy. Look how pretty! You definitely see the 2 different colors depending on the angle. This is made with the white pigment and it doesn't impress me much. I should probably use this with either black or white resin, but like that, I don't know. It's not impressive. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. And finally we got the purple greenish pigment. It's so pretty. I'm really amazed by the combination with the red resin. It came out really good. Next, this is basically the beginning stage of a hairpin. I'm not going to share the whole process here on camera as I'm planning to make a video for those. So anyways, I took transparent and red resin and poured it into a cocktail straw, added some mermaid pearls and copper acrylics too. Didn't expect much of this, but it's a scrap project, so at least the resin didn't get wasted, and after some sanding and polishing, it might as well get nicer than expected. And finally, the clock. A little sneak peek from the back. It looks really cool. So I'm feeling some resistance from the mold, and that's no good sign. Definitely not a good sign. The numbers are not coming out, and I broke the mold. Oh, perfect. So, yeah, this happened. Shoot. So yeah, I'll just keep trying to unmold this, trying to minimize the damage as much as possible. Okay, so here it is. Those numbers are gorgeous. Love how they pop out of the surface and how they change colors. The background is nice too, but as I feared, there's not enough contrast for my liking. It's definitely on the purple side, which I like, but I should have gone for more contrast. Now it's time to add the actual clock. I bought this on Aliexpress too and tested it already. If you want to see that, check my Aliexpress 11/11 haul video. So here it is, perfectly functioning. If I can get the hands to stay straight, that would be better. Yeah, those things are way too flexible. So anyways, and here we go. It's a very nice project. I'm happy with it and will definitely try some more in the future once I deal with the mold problem. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and see you the next time. Bye.